What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gifted Gamer 204 back at it again. And yes, you guessed right. Today, we got another banger for y'all, man. So if you're new to the channel, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button as we keep on rolling right into today's video. Now, check this out. I got a quick video for y'all today. Well, at least I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible, right? Because I want to cover three topics in this particular video today. So we're gonna get straight into it, all right? Because I don't want to take up too much of your time here. So thank y'all for being here today. Let's get on with the video as we move towards our first topic of this video. Okay, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So here we are at pushsquare.com, right? Split Fiction looks set for Hollywood as bidding war begins for movie adaptation. Unbelievable news, okay? Let's continue on here. Split Fiction just released a new game from co-op specialist developer Hazelight Studios. Is already in talks for a movie adaptation. That's according to a new report from Variety, citing sources at GDC in San Francisco. Apparently, media company Story Kitchen, which specializes in game to film / TV adaptations, is working on putting together a list of names for the cast and crew as multiple Hollywood studios are making offers for the movie rights. Story Kitchen's previous credit include the Sonic movie trilogy and Netflix series Tomb Raider: The Legend of Lara Croft, with many other currently in the works. The company has already struck a deal with Amazon for a film based on It Takes Two. There are currently no other details to speak of, though Variety says there are more details on the project to come as it continues to monitor the situation. Split Fiction has been barnstorming success with universal acclaim from critics and very strong early sales. The story follows a pair of amateur writers who wind up stuck in a simulation of their own fictional worlds, swapping between sci-fi dystopias and whimsical fantasy settings. We reckon it could work as a fun action adventure flick, but much of Split Fiction's magic comes from the fact it's an interactive experience designed specifically for two people playing together. While we can easily imagine a more straightforward movie being constructed from this, a lot is going to be lost in translation from one medium to the next, arguably more so than with other games. Still, assuming it does result in a movie, it'll take years for that to happen, so the jury's out for now. And that is the article right there, okay? So, really quick on this article. This is amazing news, right? And shout outs to Joseph, right? For, creating another smash, coming from It Takes Two, which obviously won Game of the Year, right? So Split Fiction is looking like it's on its way there as well, as far as being nominated for Game of the Year. It's been the highest game to receive in the Metacritic so far, right? So it's sitting at a 91, I believe, right now. But listen, man, I couldn't be any more happier for this man and this Hazelight Studios, because the work that he puts in, what he says about the gaming industry, how he wants it, how he wants to see the industry moving forward. He offers the game with a free friend pass, so only one of you has to buy the game, and then you share the friend pass with somebody else. That takes a lot of guts to do. And the fact that he does that, and in a week, the game sold over 2 million copies, it should say it all, right? So, I wish nothing but the best for this, for Hazelight Studios. They're doing tremendous work as far as in the gaming industry. Split Fiction is fantastic. I am in the middle of the game right now. We do members live streams, where it's me and Lady Gifted. We are running through this campaign here. We usually do it Friday nights. So hopefully, if you're brand new, you subscribe to the channel, and hopefully one day become a member of the channel where you could, enjoy all the perks that we offer here. All right. So That's what I have to say about this. So we're gonna continue on, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. This is tremendous news, all right? But let me know down below how y'all feel about this news right here, okay? So moving to the next topic of this video, okay? We're gonna move over to Eurogamer.com. And here we are, people. The Last of Us Part 2 remasters PC specs and feature detailed as Sony reiterates no PSN account is required. Okay, here we go, people. With The Last of Us Part 2 remaster now exactly 2 weeks away from its PC release, Sony has detailed the platform specific features it's implementing, and in the case of the PSN requirements not implementing, that's alongside word of new content coming to all platforms. Okay, keep that in mind. As highlighted on the PlayStation blog, The Last of Us Part 2 remaster for PC includes all the improvements seen in last year's PS5 version, which Digital Foundry called accomplished. That's in addition to the newly announced platform specific stuff, including support for NVIDIA's DLSS 3 Super Resolution, AMD FSR 3.1, and AMD FSR 4, including upscaling and frame generation, direct storage, and ultra wide monitors. Unsurprisingly, there's also full gamepad support and a variety of control customization options for keyboard and mouse players. Additionally, tweakable settings include VSync and frame rate cap options, uncapped being one of them, LOD distance range, plus adjustables quality options for textures, volumetrics, shadows, reflections, and ambient occlusion. The PC version also features various graphic settings and presets as detailed in Sony's system's requirement below. And these are the requirements right here. Okay. Um, let me get out your way a little bit. You can see it, and there it is, right? So, just looking at this, the recommended 1080p 60 frames. You're gonna need a RTX 3060, okay? For 1440 at 60, you're gonna need RTX 3070, or Radeon RX 6800. Okay, that's what an Intel Core i7 or an AMD Ryzen 7. Or if you're trying to bump up to very high, which is 4K 60 frames, you will need an RTX 4080 or Radeon RX 7900 XT. And that's with an Intel Core i7 11700 or AMD Ryzen 7 5700X. Okay, so those will be the requirements, ladies and gentlemen, that you will need for your PC. Okay, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one, right? Also, The Last of Us Part 2 remaster launches for PC via Steam and Epic on April 3rd, and Sony reiterates, as previously announced, the mandatory PlayStation Network account requirements that have controversially dodged the company's PC releases over the last year will no longer apply. However, as an incentive to sign in with PSN, players that do so get 50 in-game points to activate bonus features, as well as a new Ellie skin featuring Jordan A. Munn's jacket from Naughty Dog's upcoming intergalactic The Heretic Prophet. Okay, Sony notes that the jacket will also be available to PlayStation 5 players as part of Remaster's 2.0 update, which comes to consoles alongside the PC release. This also brings new additions to the roguelike No Return mode, including 2 new characters, The Last of Us Part 1's Bill and Marlene, supporting the Smuggler and Risk Taker playstyles respectively, plus 4 new maps. There's Overlook set high above Seattle, as well as an abandoned elementary school map, simply titled School. Streets, meanwhile, take places in the overgrown Seattle neighborhood of Hillcrest, while Nest is the building teeming with infected, previously explored by Abby. All this, including new trophies and additional bug fixes, will be available on both platforms. The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered PC and 2.0 release comes just ahead of The Last of Us TV adaptation highly anticipated second season. It's comprised of 7 episodes and begins on the 13th of April. And if you like a cheeky peek at what's to come, you'll find the latest trailer here. So there it is right there for this article. And this is the jacket right here. This is Jordan A. Munn's jacket, right? So we'll be getting this on the latest update. That jacket looks incredible, bro. And I can't believe, I love the fact how Naughty Dog, goes from franchise to franchise. Like it's a canon, right? Like everything is going together. Like I love that, bro. It just brings something knowing that these franchises you don't have to speak on them like two separate franchises, or there's two separate worlds, like I love the fact that you can include them in each other's games. I love that, right? So incredible news here. Once again, you will need a very, high-end PC if you're trying to play this game at 4K 60 frames per second. Once again, you will need an RTX 4080, okay, or an AMD RX 7900 XT, okay? Just putting that out there, okay? So, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. Are y'all excited? Will you be picking it up? And with which PC specs are you planning on playing this game at, right? That's the question I have for you, okay? So, let me know down below how y'all feel about this as we move on to the final topic and the main topic of this video, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get into it, people. Here we are, people. This is over at PureXbox.com. Okay, Xbox features Steam games in new mock-up UI image from GDC. It's since been quietly removed, right? So, this is updated Thursday, the 20th of March, okay? The latest update to the story comes courtesy of The Verge, which is reporting that, according to its sources, Xbox is in the early stages of an update for the PC app that will show every game you have installed on your PC. This could be the new mock-up image is showcasing, but this has yet to be confirmed. It's still unknown at this point whether Steam will become the next Xbox console in the future. I'm told Microsoft is still in the early stages of this Xbox app update, so the company might never ship the feature to list all of your Steam games, but this mocked up image shows how they might show up eventually. So this was the original story, right? This is the update that we got. The original story is down here. There's been a lot of speculation recently about whether Xbox might integrate Steam into the next Xbox console when it arrives in a few years' time, and that speculation has ramped up today thanks to a new mock-up UI image from GDC. In the image, a new version of the Xbox UI is shown running on devices such as an Xbox handheld and a mobile phone, featuring all the supported games that you'd expect alongside a tab that clearly states it's for Steam games. All right, and this is the image here that they're speaking of, right? We're gonna click on it now. Let's finish up here. Interestingly, Microsoft has since removed this Xbox mock-up UI image and replaced it with something more generic, but it's already getting circulation and will lead to more suggestions that Steam will be a part of the next Xbox console. Hold your horses though, as there's certainly no confirmation yet. And don't forget that we've got a rumored Xbox handheld on the way this year, which is definitely expected to support Steam like other Windows PC handhelds. Could it be what we're just looking at a new UI for that system instead? We'll have to wait and see, okay? So let's take a look at this real quick. Okay. So this is it right here, right? Let's see. And I can't zoom in the picture. Okay, I can't. Okay. So where it's pointing at right here, you see it where it says Steam, right? This is what they're referring to, right? So again, I just wanted to show you this picture, right? So my thoughts on this, right? I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this. Um, you know, these situations like this is what I don't like, right? It feels like someone did this purposely. It feels like someone made an image, because this to me is a fake image. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you right now, me looking at it, it feels and it looks fake. Like it. That's what I'm getting just by looking at the picture. It looks like it's a fake picture. It looks like it was made up for people to start talking, right? Because these are tactics that Xbox usually does. This is what they do. They throw tactics, just to stay in the news and try to see like people's reactions and how people will take it, right? Um, and they dish it off to the people that are working for them in the media outlets and content creators and things like that. This is what they do, right? So me looking at this, I don't like it. I'm just telling you straight up. I don't like it for one bit. Why? Because these are tactics that Xbox and Microsoft always seem to do when they have no business doing anything, but rather than staying in the lab, quiet, and actually trying to come out with a good enough product that we could sit here and enjoy as customers, right? But instead, they keep on doing things like this, which is why I don't understand what is the deal with this company. I don't understand. Like, you have not done anything successful yet. Why don't you buckle down, right? Settle in, go dark for a minute, right? And actually try to create a decent enough product that you can actually, people can actually enjoy. Instead, all Xbox and Microsoft is trying to do is just stay in the news, keep their name out there, stay relevant. That's all these people are interested in, is what I'm getting from this picture alone. Because why is this even out here? You're trying to start, rumors. You're trying to stir up the media. You're trying to stir up social media to see what type of feedback you're going to get from this, and it's sad. It's just sad. And people are going to run with this, which is even more sad. Instead of just debunking it and shutting it down and saying, listen, Microsoft, we had enough. Okay, enough talking. Let's get to the results. Show me results now. That's what I'm interested in. This all being up in the media, always wanting to be in the headlines, we had enough of it. We were here for you. We supported you. You kept letting us down time and time and time again. This time, we want to see results because, we're going to be here for you, but give us something to work with. That's how these Xbox fans, or people who are backing and supporting Xbox and Microsoft should be talking. Not just all of a sudden, oh, Microsoft is going to start playing Steam games. Like, obviously, Steam has PlayStation games in them. So now people are going to run with the narrative. You're going to be able to play PlayStation games on an Xbox. That's going to be the whole thing here now. And it's sad. It's just sad. I'm not even going to discuss that part of the topic. But unbelievable. It's incredible that we're, 5 years in this generation, and look at where we at with this company. We are still not even talking about a big blockbuster AAA game that has come out and set the standard for the next couple of years to come. We're still here discussing hardware. And that's that. Rumors. That's all we're discussing about Microsoft and Xbox. Rumors, hardware, what's in the headlines, games coming over to PlayStation. That's all. These people talk about every single thing that's going on besides the most important thing of all, which is the video game. You're in the video game industry. What moves this whole thing is the actual software. It's the video game that moves everything, that keeps all this thing going. And we have yet to mention one straight AAA smash from this company. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I tried to make this video as short as possible. So thank y'all so much for being here with me. Thank you for taking the time out to stop by and listen to what I had to say about this particular topic here, especially. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel. Like the video, share out the video. We usually do gaming news live Monday through Friday. Right now, we're in the middle of my official live gameplay series with Assassin's Creed Shadows. So hopefully you subscribe to the channel and I'll see you there during my live gameplay of it. So with that being said, thank y'all so much. It is your boy, the Gifted One here. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. I'm